This is the EBR 75 FL10. This is a French Tier 8 light tank. The map is Westfield. Notice the improved graphics. I kicked up the graphics a little bit just to see how the performance would be. I am using a laptop, and on the highest graphical setting, there's a little bit of skipped frames. So I'm going to keep it on kind of a medium setting. So I am going to get 1100 damage in this game and 2200 spotting damage. So one of the things that I've been doing is, instead of, in the past I would go where the HWK-12 is, but now what I'm doing is I'm coming down over here, trying to spot them over here, and spotting the vehicles over here. I'm trying to do something a little bit different to see if it's more effective. And unfortunately, there's really nobody to learn a lot of new tactics from. So I have to test everything out, and you got to test it out many different games. And then I'll have multiple tactics, and I'll be able to choose the best tactic depending on what's happening in the game. There's no SPGs in this game. When you have SPG, there's actually a really good advantage, and that is that there are fewer tanks in the game. For example, if you've got 3 SPGs over here, there's going to be 3 less tanks out in the field. So you can see that the enemy is chasing after me. Let's see how this is going to work out. I'm sure they're all using aim bots. You can see that he didn't realize I was coming up behind him. He obviously is using an aimbot, because otherwise he would never have been able to hit me. Okay, so I got 509 damage, 690 damage. And these guys are chasing after me. They think they can catch me, but they're wrong. Scores 4-2. Still got a long way to go. Look at all those vehicles. They totally gave up all this territory. Come after some crazy guy. And you know what? This isn't even the weirdest light tank gameplay. There was a game that I had that had 10 light tanks, which I haven't recorded yet. I took out the LTTB. So he's my first casualty. Scores 7-4. I'm up to 1100 damage and 1800 spotting damage. That's an aimbot. He's an aimbotter. Okay, so the score is 8. Let's see if we continue to watch one of the other players in the game. Usually if we're ahead, I like to watch the game. And it's possible that I'm preparing to type some messages to my allies to tell them the remaining hit points for other vehicles in the game. It's weird that I'm just sitting here. Scores 9-7. Okay, here we go. The HWK just took out somebody. No, Batchat 12T took out the Carnarvon Action X. The score is 13-8. I'm sure I was probably doing something really important, like reporting that aimbotter. He's got 2 gun marks, which I'm sure he doesn't deserve. Scores 15-8. We won this game. Obviously, it was because of me. I got 1100 damage, 2200 spotting damage, which was in the after game stats, and I took out 1 enemy vehicle. And we did it all in less than 5 minutes. So that's the EBR 75 FL10. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I now have a channel for light tanks, a channel for SPG, my main channel, which I put the best games in. Obviously, all my games are the best games. And if you have any questions or comments, please post below.